Hey, this is Latonia, and now checking into Word Around Campus.
Check, check. So we're live right now. It's Red Around Nation, Station 1. Today we have a special guest in. Introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is DK Got Aura, Brooklyn, New York.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling. How you?
I'm good. So tell me more about you. What are you about?
Well, first and foremost, I'm 21 years old, Crown Heights, Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
I started rapping at a fairly young age, about 9,
Okay.
and I ain't really start taking it seriously till I touched high school. I was like around 14, recording my first track,
All right.
and
Right.
then the rest is history. Like after like high school, I was 18, started doing shows, started getting my buzz up a little bit. Here I am.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. There's a lot of people in the industry right now who's trying to be where you're at right now as a rapper. So let me ask you this question for what makes you different from everybody else?
Well, one thing I always say that separates myself from other artists is that my goals for music is like I'm not really in it for the music, just to make a name for myself per se. That's gonna come along, you feel me? But like what I want to do is to like I want people to learn from my music
Uh-huh.
and also to learn from me. So it's like that's what goes back to my name with DK Got Aura. Like having aura is basically just having good energy, good vibes, and I want that to radiate from my music. So when you listen to my music, you just pick up a vibe. So you
Right.
just you pick
So
up energy.
let me ask you this. In the industry, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You have a lot of artists out here who's trying to spit, trying to do everything like what you're trying to do. So my thing to you is, what's making you different? What's something that you have against other artists right now?
I would say originality. Like I'm coming with my own sound, and I'm definitely like I realize in the industry nowadays like content is lacking. Like nobody really coming with no real bars.
Right.
I'm really coming with straight bars for people, and
Okay.
also storytelling as well, and
Right.
also just like I call it the aura sound. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like I said before, is music like you can feel. Whether it could be like a song that's like you could play in the club, or a song you could play when you drive into the supermarket or something like
Right.
that. You
Right.
just
Right.
feel it. You feel me? And like I don't think there's a lot of feeling in music no more. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? People
Yeah. I
just want
mean,
to be hard
change.
all day.
Right. Right.
People talking about mollies and drugs and all that. I mean, all
Okay.
that's cool. You feel me? But
So where did you get the name from?
DK got aura. Well, my initials is DK. My name is
Okay.
Darnell Kirby, and got aura is basically I adopted got aura in like around 2010, like I said in high school,
All right.
and I just felt like like around high school, around sophomore year, I just started realizing that me being so energetic about my music,
Right.
people started gravitating towards it. And I started doing research about energies and all that stuff.
Okay.
And I stumbled across the word aura and the concepts of aura. For people that don't know, aura is like the energy radiating from anything. Like everything has aura. Like even the microphone, me,
Right.
you, that's just energy. And like I'm just trying to radiate good energy. You feel me?
Right. The next thing I want to ask you also, who's somebody that you look up to in the industry that motivates you day and night to keep this thing going?
To keep rapping,
Yeah.
oh man, there's a couple of people. I could say first and foremost,
Like if you have a top five, let's do that.
my
Top
top five. No particular order. Lil Wayne.
Mm.
Because a lot of people, they sleep on Weezy now, but we can't forget about the dedication days.
That he put in the industry. I feel you.
Yeah, he put in so much work. Lil Wayne, Nas. People, they lean to Jay-Z more than Nas.
Right.
So I feel like Nas is somebody that's really underrated. Andre 3000, I like him storytelling-wise. Wiz Khalifa.
Okay.
Wiz got the good melodic vibe with him. You know, who else? I could say like J. Cole, Kendrick.
Okay.
Like I'll probably put them in the same
Plus,
bracket.
yeah, same
you
bracket,
know?
but not. I know. It's kind of hard because
Yeah,
people have their
it's
own.
kind of hard to choose between the
Right,
two.
right. So you know,
But yeah, shout out to J. Cole and Kendrick though. They
Yeah.
definitely doing anything
because
right
in
now.
this industry, a lot of new faces and the old faces just starting to fade.
Yeah,
You're not really hearing them much on the radio. They just because when you reach to that lifestyle, I tell everybody, DJ or artist, eventually gonna start producing.
yeah. I can see myself getting into the producing and DJ field
But I
too.
always tell everybody when you're an artist and anything, and I always advise this to you, whatever the producers are doing,
Yeah,
read it, study it, and do it because eventually, when you go in the studio and you don't know how to do nothing, that's money you have to spend.
yeah, that's true.
If you know how to do it, because right now the money ain't with making the beats. The money right now is engineering.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's a fact. Because if
Ca-
you go
I-
in the studio and you just don't know what to do, you just spending money,
Exactly.
you just rapping. But all the time and effort they put into engineering and stuff like that,
Exactly.
you know.
I feel you. So I want to take something out real quick. I'm old school, so I'm gonna play this beat for you real quick. I want you to spit for me, right?
All right, cool.
All right. Give me what you got.
Oh, this that Buster. Yeah. Okay.
Keep it clean though.
He said keep it clean, like I'm Mr. Clean. I got the laundry detergent, man, I'm Mr. Clean. I'm really off of bean, but I don't pop pills. Everybody rap, but who really got skills? I'm DKGA, straight from Crown Heights. I put in work every day, every single night. I never had a fight, matter of fact, I do it. And I don't gotta say it, but you know what I mean. I'm stacking the green, it's in between the lines. Reading between the lines, I see the fines, and people always talking I was fine. I'm sipping wine, I'm feeling wavy though. I never really want a baby, yo. Unless I find a girl to breed it to. And everything I want in man, I'ma get it too. That's me to you, that's free from me to you. That's me to you, I tell the truth and no lies on my tongue. And matter of fact, I just begun to spit. I'm going in like matter of fact, I'm going in like my skin. My skin is brown skin, but I feel the darkness within. Free all my dogs in that pen, and I know they're doing life, but it's crazy right now. Yeah. Kind of caught me on the spot, but it's all good.
That's cool though. I ain't gonna
Kinda
front. That's dope. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah.
I do that to a lot of artists. I don't even tell them, yo, from when we come back, you're gonna spit.
Yeah.
I let them spit to see what they got. But I ain't gonna front, man. You got some bars right there.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. That was just...
I'm gonna front. I've been living in Brooklyn for the longest, and there's a lot of artists out here that do baby rhymes and stuff. You know what I mean? So my way of putting you on is like, I'll just give you a beat. You got to be able to just spit it off. If you can't really spit it off, then you just waste your whole time. You know what I mean?
That's a good point you brought it, cause like I feel like that aspect of hip hop is going too. Like usually there'll be like them ciphers. You feel me?
Right.
Like DJs would host ciphers back in the days. People in the neighborhood would come up and they would just spit. But like nowadays it's just like a freestyle is just you jump on a hot beat that's popping right now, and you call that a freestyle. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll be honest with you right now. We as a Radio Nation club, we working on a cipher. We're gonna get other artists. We're gonna do like rapping. We're gonna also have you, because every guest we have, eventually at the end of the year, we're gonna have a big cookout in the back of the amphitheater. In the back in the B building.
Okay.
We're back gonna lime and stuff. So what we doing right now, because tight budgets, we waiting for the cuts and stuff. The cipher's gonna be real good, because what we're trying to do is when we have the cipher, we're gonna have it on the Megatron.
Yeah.
So every time people pass by, they be like, "Oh, check this out! You're gonna see the video of y'all, each one of y'all clipped in."
Yeah, that'd be dope.
It's gonna put in some work. Trust me.
Definitely need stuff like that around the campus to keep people involved.
Right. To add on, I'll be honest with you, a lot of rappers is affiliated in gangs, right? There's a very few rappers that are not affiliated in gangs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my opinion to you is this. My question, my fault, that. What's your opinion about, artists being in gangs and stuff? Because at the end of the day, eventually it catch up to them when they get high and famous, because now people see them different.
Yeah, that's definitely a fact. I feel like it's always a business move. It depends on how you portray it. You feel me? Like, I'm from the hood. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people I run with. You know what I'm saying? We do what we do. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as I look forward to like going into the future, some of that stuff is bad for business. You feel me? Like, we can't just be all mobbing outside doing this and that third. We got to go to a show, and there's bread involved. But at the same time too, like that's part of rap culture too. If you think about it, you know, because some of like look at the, you know, back into the East Coast West Coast rivalry.
Yeah.
They, even though that was kind of, you know, destructive, quote unquote, but that's still like part of the rap culture. You know, I'm not promoting gang violence. I'm not promoting none of that. But it's like, feel me? Time and place.
Well, we're gonna take a quick
GS9.
Yeah.
By the way.
yeah. You know, I was gonna take a break to talk about that for a bit. Let's get straight to it. You know, it's funny that, you know, artists like Bobby, you know, because, you know, hip hop is very powerful.
Yeah.
So when he hear this in the street, I was watching the video of him, and he was saying the officers telling him they don't want him on the street no more because of the music. Because his music got viral. Like, it's all the way in South Africa, people listening to him.
Yeah.
You know
Hot Boy
what I'm
went crazy on the radio.
And people fail to realize it was, I think, in my opinion, I thought Rowdy started it off. I don't know. From my research Rowdy, I think Rowdy started off because, you know, Rowdy, you know. But it's crazy.
Rowdy was always rapping.
It's crazy how he just got out. Imagine this. Think about it. He just got out. All these other artists remix his song, and not one of them will help him build him out. Think about it.
That's crazy.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. French rap about it. Who else did? A couple probably big artists, but we don't know them like that. Remix his stuff.
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of
made
remixes.
Them hot. Yeah, remix his stuff.
Chris Brown was on the remix.
Exactly. So imagine
Fab.
Chris Brown, Fab, all of them remixed it.
Yeah.
He get locked up in jail. Even if, okay, it takes $2 million, you can't tell me, y'all can't split some change and help the bro out.
I think, I think that's kind of crazy too how they doing him, because they keep on pushing his court date back.
It's the society we live in, man.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, it's harder. They have to sell almost everything in the crib just to get him out.
Yeah.
And that's sad, because at the end of the day, you know, I always tell people, the people that you're with, like, if I'm rapping and those in the crew, I'm making sure, even if I'm traveling with you, I'm like, yo, listen, make sure you don't have anything on you. If you have anything on you, that's on you. I ain't going down with you. Like, when I'm driving home or something, I'm like, listen, I be checking people like, you don't trust me, not even that. I'm not trying to go home. I'm not trying to go in jail.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, sometimes that's just for safety and all that, but sometimes you gotta be moving smarter with things, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
if you're gonna have your tone on you, have it licensed, you feel me? Or at least have like security guards that's licensed. But with him though, like, I feel like the justice system is kind of slaying him. They really trying to take his fame away from him. And I feel like, you know, at the time, New York City was in like a standstill. And you know, when Hot Boy blew up, they just really like start putting things in a different direction.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, but they fail to realize he's young.
Yeah, he's young
and
too.
The years that he's given him,
21.
even if he come out, he still can come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time, you know. They're gonna probably find ways, because this system in America, period, is fucked up, messed up at all.
Yeah, it's really crazy, because like it's like it goes in with the constitutional rights and all that too. It's like you can't keep somebody locked away without, you know, even convicting them. You know, like they've been there for like at least a year now.
Exactly.
About to, you know, it might be 2 years, 3 years. You don't know how long they're gonna try to hold them or try to hit them with time served.
You don't know, man.
But like, you know, like, shout out to the whole GS9 once again.
Right.
Like, they really came out here, did their thing. You know, I respect anybody on their hustle,
right,
on their grind.
But the thing was, it's so funny. Everybody, when Bobby getting hot, because everybody in the 90s, you know, most of these kids, they jacking, I know Bobby when he's but now when Bobby in jail, nobody know Bobby.
Yo, listen, man. Everybody that's listening, like, this is something everybody should remember. Like, when you're trying to accomplish something, you're going to have a lot of yes men around you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these people that's going to tell you, do this, do that, it's going to be good. But they not really down to look at you for, like, the long-term business aspect. You feel me? Everybody want to be in the parties. Everybody want to pop bottles with you, get the shout-outs on Instagram. But, you know, when stuff hit the fan, you feel me?
It's tough.
Where everybody go, you know? And it's really crazy, like what you just said. Like, you know, sometimes it's not that you don't trust people, you know,
it's
but
your life, man.
Yeah, you just gotta be thorough.
You don't know how many mistakes they made it so far in this year of releasing people. But we're gonna take a quick break. When we're gonna get back at it, I'm gonna play a little song for my little trap people in the building, because, you know, this is all about Radio Nation. We do a little bit of hip hop, a little bit of soca, a little bit of reggae, trap. You know what I'm saying? We do it all around, because I feel like, you know, sometimes we live in a society where we forget that everywhere you go is a different culture. You know what
so
I'm
much
saying?
different type of music, and like people that do music too, don't be afraid to like
Right.
jump out your lane. You feel me? Like I was thinking about making some reggae songs too, cause like my family the Caribbean, from St. Vincent. So I was thinking about doing some soca reggae stuff too. So
It's possible. There's people who
Possible,
does
you
like Jeremiah,
yeah, shout out to
who does
Jeremiah.
them little reggae hip hop beats put together.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna take a quick break. We can get back at it in a few, 2 more topics. You know,
Got you.
hopefully a special guest come in. All right.
All right.
All I gotta do is put my mind to this Cancel out my ex, I put a line through that. I like all my answers with 2 lines through them Everybody tryna you, but I'm fine with that Never mind, girl, that's just you. I know you work hard for your You know they gon' hate, just don't play no part in that They should call me James, cause I'm going hard in this We're just so much smarter than them. Maybe I just needed you around me. Drank a lot tonight, I know. She can drive your car and you can roll. Take you where you wanna go. First off, I'ma start by saying this. God, baby, won't you
Yeah, we back. We back.
Yo,
Yeah.
DKGA.
Yeah. So, the next topic we're gonna talk about real quick is the future. I was reading an article that just said that anybody who's a rapper or a DJ is quickly to cheat on a girl than a 9 to 5 man. What's your opinion about that?
Uh, I don't really know. Like, I think in that scenario, would you have to be like the type of person you are? But I understand where we get the information from, cause
Right.
rappers, fast life. You in the club,
Right.
all these Joneses at you. You a DJ, you in the club. Oh, play my song, play my homegirl song, play this song for me. And DJ be like, nah, I got this to do. Be like, oh, come on, I look good, cause like all that be in your face. You in the club, you
Right.
tipsy, so. I guess that all depends on like the type of person you are.
Right.
But if you find that one girl that's really gonna be down for you, you should rock with her, cause sometimes all that having like 4 or 5 girls in your phone, they get
True.
annoying. Y'all know how that go.
Yeah,
Feel
because
me?
50% at first, the first month of January, 50% agreed it was tie. Then
Oh,
in
wow.
February,
Yeah.
right now in this month, about to end up so far, 76 people disagree.
Oh wow.
And how many people? It was like at least 500,000 people who voted in. So it's kind of funny, people understand like when you're young, especially in this generation,
Yeah.
you're not really looking for anything. I'm not gonna say for all. Some people are looking for something.
Yeah, that's
some are
fact,
not.
'cause you can see
It's-
people that's like young and they getting married nowadays.
Yeah.
People, I think that's cool, because that means people still know what real love is
Exactly, because
and they value it.
how the
still.
generation changing. Like
That's a fact.
since that movie came out, Friends with Benefit. Now it's starting to be like a status now. People want to be
Word.
friends with benefits and stuff. And I'm looking at people like, yo, you gotta be kidding me.
Have you ever like did that with a girl? Like,
Friends with
benefit?
Nah, I can't do that, bro. I would never be friends with benefit for any girl. You know why, man? I'm gonna tell you the honest truth.
Yeah.
And it happens 3 different ways. You be friends with benefit with this girl, she probably have a boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
Rather than the boyfriend, say the boyfriend find out, rather than the boyfriend talk to her like why you did that, the boyfriend come at you like you're wrong.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? The second reason, you don't know that you could be like the 5th friend with benefit. You know what I'm saying? With this, and then the third is this iPhone and Android trust with the password and thing. I tell my shorty this, I'm like, listen, when you go through my phone, I'm gonna have a lot of shorties I used to talk to. You're gonna see the dates. So when you go through my phone, don't be like, who is this? Don't try to do that FBI, because the door's right there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have time for shorties to be like, who is this? If you're gonna argue, listen, the door's over there. I'm not doing this arguing business. If you wanted to argue, you should have done some wrestling stuff when they be arguing all day. For me, I just feel like shorty should trust you and stuff. Cause this iPhone thing, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's the best sneaky thing I've ever seen.
Yo, this social media thing nowadays, it's so much like Snapchat. With Snapchat, it's like you could write somebody and then
Right.
after a conversation, it just disappears.
I'm not even a fan of Snapchat.
Yeah.
But I do it because my fans is on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
So
Me too.
Snapchat, even you have to be where the media is at. And I always tell people, I don't want to do Facebook. That the media is there. The social life is there. You
Your
have to
social media
follow
is where
the
it's
crowd.
at. You gotta
let the crowd follow you.
You gotta let them see what you're doing. I mean,
Exactly.
like some people, like me personally, I didn't really like social media because all the stuff that be on, you be seeing mad dumb videos and all the extraness. But sometimes you just gotta be like, I gotta be a little bit more social. People gotta see what I'm doing. Put up the dates of my events. Put up the release dates for the clothing and stuff like that, so people just check it out. And
And that's what I'm saying, because not everybody. Some people on Facebook need mental attention. I'm gonna be honest, because the things they say sometimes is crazy. It's really crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss him. No, I don't miss. And then 3 minutes, I don't miss him. Did this, that. I'm like, and then hold up. 10 minutes later, man, I should call him. Nah, I ain't gonna call him.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here like, I'm like, yo, I would say something, but then eventually it's gonna start the next war, and I don't have time for all of this and that and that and third.
Yeah, women,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, women be really taking the social media.
But
to the
I'm gonna
head,
tell you
yo.
a funny story. I met this guy named OMI,
Yeah.
the guy who made a cheerleader song, for those who don't know. And the crazy part about this, I'm gonna be honest with you, I kid you not, the song was slower than it was before. It didn't have all them instruments. Everywhere he went, it was bad. He gave up on it. His girlfriend took him to this place called I don't know, some studio, and I think it was Colorado. I don't remember. And some producers changed up the beats and stuff. And every time she'll tell him go in the studio, he's like, nah, I can't, I don't want to go. Eventually, when he go, he did the cheerleader song because she's a cheerleader. She got him famous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when she got him famous, the song was #1 worldwide for 3 weeks straight.
See, that's goals right there.
3 weeks straight worldwide.
That's goals right
So
there.
when he does a tour, he's doing it worldwide.
World tour.
Exactly.
Not a world tour, yeah, girls tour.
Exactly.
Literally this time, you know?
Exactly. That's the next thing I was about to get you with. Now, with the Drake and Meek thing.
Oh, man.
I'm going to be honest. Meek, if you can hate me if you hear this. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a person where if I don't have no accomplishment, no achievements,
Yeah.
I can't talk.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to learn to stay in your lane with certain things. You know?
I look at Drake and Meek. I'm like, look, Meek, you need to stop. Drake have his own ringtone. He have his own team.
Yeah.
And we're not even talking about basketball team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Drake is doing it. Oh, he's the Toronto ambassador.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
He's
crazy.
He's just blowing
A dude
up.
from the Graspies come and do all of that. So I'm saying to myself, you gotta be. And then Meek saying all this, I'm like, Meek, when was the last time you had a hit?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming down on Meek like, okay, Meek is not that high or anything. But you cannot come at somebody and you don't have no Grammys. Even if you have he probably has some BET awards. I don't really pay attention much. I think you do. But my point is you can't come at somebody that have more achievements than you. You know, I'm not saying you can't, but the thing is, you come at somebody that is hitting it #1,
Hitting them when
like it's nothing, like every month.
And I mean, like, that's the culture of hip hop too. Is like, you know, the whole rap beat thing. It always spices it up.
Exactly.
But it's like, nah. My thing is like, I feel like all these dudes be in the studio with each other. You feel me?
Right.
You have each other number. You feel me? If I go to the studio to do a mix, right, or to give you a drop
Right.
for your set, you're gonna have my number or at least my email address so we could keep in contact and all that stuff. So I'm thinking like, if you got a problem with me, just call my phone. Like, yo, bro, what's up? Like what was that about? Not even on
Exactly.
some rowdy, you know, like want to fight you type flights. But
Hey man,
but you know, entertainment, you know, all that stuff sells. Publicity sells. You know, they both
Yeah.
got a big check for that.
but you know that's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. How would you feel if I spit about you
Yeah,
and I'm about to get I'm getting a Grammy nominee
for a diss track.
for a diss track saying, is it your tour or your girl's tour?
Nah.
How would you feel about me dissing you and I'm about to get a Grammy nominee?
Nah, that's kind of disrespectful though. Like I feel like
Wouldn't you feel
the
like
whole back-to-back track? They
Yeah.
stretched that. You feel me?
that back-to-back track, when I first heard it, I'm going to be honest with you. When I first heard it, I wanted to cry for Meek Mill, but I wasn't that sad for him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He kind of walked into it too. You feel me?
Exactly.
But you know, Meek is a good rapper too. Like, he really could spit. Like, when it comes down to the bars,
And then he went
can
after
spit.
50. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, he got
Even
Nicki.
if-
You feel
even-
me? So
I mean, he got Nicki.
That probably went to his head. I don't know.
He may have got Nicki, but they don't understand in this industry.
Yeah.
How did Nicki get there? Nobody would see.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spill the beans because I'm not gonna always try to run for everybody. Everybody
Yeah.
have their way of making it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
As for me, I'm a DJ. For the past couple of months, you know, I had like little gigs, but big gigs I haven't had in a while.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it now because when summertime come,
That's-
randomly,
yeah.
people can hit me up. I mean, I'm in and out.
Oh yeah, this summer too. We definitely got some stuff planned for my camp.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my camp. My camp is Organg Music Group. It consists of 3 members right now. Me, I'm the
Right.
active CEO. My right hand man, Fiddy Coon. Shout out to Fiddy Coon. Lord Intelligence, my main producer in house, and we just working on a compilation EP called Oregon and Oregon,
Right.
like the state Oregon.
Yeah, I got
Oregon,
you.
yeah.
That's good.
Like, it's a little jokey made up. Probably like five tracks.
Right.
And Lord Intelligence lives in Texas right now. He moved from Queens, and Fiddy Coon lives in Pennsylvania. He moved from New York too. So I'm really the only one in New York right now, like hitting the pavement, doing my thing.
Well, I would say this, and I realize it.
But we definitely gonna
In
link
New
up.
York, and I mean we're gonna link up for sure.
Yeah.
But in New York, it's hard.
That's a fact.
you understand, yo. I'm sitting here. After I play your track, we can come up in like in the next 2 minutes. I'm about to play your track for you, so people can hear about it. It's really
track is
hard.
called Champions Music.
It's hard for us to make it out here. It's either you have to have money to do this. Like for example,
it's about who you know.
I admire Funk Flex what he do, but sometimes like I don't see him like all that you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
There's other DJs I know that should spread the mic with them, but it doesn't work in the industry like that. To add on, what I'm saying is like it's really hard. If you, I kid you not, your song could be a little bit tacky, not even together, and people in the South will fiend off of it.
Yeah, that's a fact. Not per se. I wouldn't per se call it tacky, but like I get what you're saying. It's like,
you know what I mean? It's not. It could be better. Like it could be put together, not over loud and not overcrowding any other sound.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
sometimes they just go in the booth and just do one take.
Exactly.
You feel me? And they just boom, they drop it.
And the thing is like in the South.
Yeah.
Like even trap or not trap, if the bass and everything popping in the beat, if it's like a Jeremiah beat, also, they go in for it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a new era. This new sound.
Era down there. When you're up here, it's like it's different.
Yeah.
Way different. You know what I'm saying?
New York still got that.
The old school.
You know that 50 in the club.
The 50 in the club.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not even that no more. Now it's like not even every music's starting to hit the EDM now.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie. When it starts to be all EDM, I'm gonna retire. 'Cause I can't do EDM. My thing is, I don't hate EDM.
Yeah, EDM is pretty cool. I like it, but it's like
it's cool, but it takes out the instruments.
Yeah,
it takes a lot out of the instruments, which is crazy. But we're gonna play your song real quick. Like I said before, DK, where can we really like find you?
I'm all over the internet, man. For real. Like you could just Google me, DK Got Aura, or you can just go to Twitter.com.
Yeah,
DK
Facebook, Instagram.
Facebook, DK Got Aura, Instagram, DK Got Aura.
So
Snapchat.
DK Got Aura. We about to play his music right here, Champ Music. Check it out.
Yeah, Champions Music, my single produced by Superstar O. Shout out to him. Let's get it.
Right.
When you're victorious, Aura Gang, Superstars. I'm a hot topic, the talk of the town. I walk around like a king, so where's my crown? I don't care about these little siblings or the accusations. Snap my fingers, you get dumpy, no hesitation. Forget the complications, there's no restoration. We leave them dead, flat line, expiration. This the Aura life, so I'ma keep it real. And I'ma keep on grinding till my fingers peel. This is the Champions Music, raise your hands, hit the floor. Everybody do your dance, celebrate that you living life great. Stack 4 figures, now you tryna stack 8. What? This is the Champions Music, raise your hands, hit the floor. Everybody do your dance, celebrate that you living life great. Stack 4 figures, now you tryna stack 8. Oh, we popping bottles, living to the fullest. Forget the negativity, hate and the bullets. Life is so grand when you finally reach your dreams. You realize everything ain't what it seems. You look back and reflect how you came up. Cause now you sipping Grand Coupe from a tall cup. Life is crazy, the fast life is crazier. Laughing at a hater cause I know they ain't phasing ya. This is the Champions Music, raise your hands, hit the floor. Everybody do your dance, celebrate that you living life great. Stack 4 figures, now you tryna stack 8. This is the Champions Music, raise your hands, hit the floor. Everybody do your dance, celebrate that you living life great. Stack 4 figures, now you tryna stack 8. My aura's so bright, I got it in my soul. I'ma play the winner circle until I'm old. And when I'm old, aura still be the boss. And life is pricey, so you gotta pay the cost. I'm on top, touch the sun at the peak, while all the haters down below feeling weak. I'm a champion, passing every obstacle. Aura full dreams, yeah, anything's possible. I told myself, I'ma do this thing right. They say they got aura, but never shine bright. And every mountaintop I had to climb still. Made it over fast with some time to kill. ambition, that's the only campaign. Raising glasses, let them toast the champagne. DK my name, so I'ma do my thing. And I'm a champion, so let them people sing. This is the champions music, raise your hands, hit the floor. Everybody do your dance, celebrate that you living life great. Stack 4 figures, now you tryna stack 8. This is the champions music, raise your hands, hit the floor. Everybody do your dance, celebrate that you living life great. Stack 4 figures, now you tryna stack 8. Woo!
Champion Music
Yo,
by DK Got Oral.
facts. Shout out to Superstar O, the producer, and that he's also produced from Oregon. Like that's another person that's on the EP too.
Right.
Oregon.
Let me ask you this: is there like anything you see in your life you can make it as an investment?
Well, repeat that.
Is it like in life, you know, when you start to get big, what's your investment that you want to make?
Oh, my plan for music, like I want to take it as far as possible. So like I want to like see myself as owning my own label, and like investing in other artists and like small businesses. I always want to open up a laundromat. You feel me? Cause you know everybody needs to wash their clothes. I was gonna call order for washes. You feel me? You go in there, you sit back, watch let your clothes washed. Little TVs in there, and you know some like small stuff that people just use every day, like a barber shop. Probably have like one of my uncles run them.
Right.
You know that cut hair and stuff. So,
I mean,
and like my clothing line, I don't think I ever mentioned it to you.
Yeah.
Like,
You have a clothing line.
Yeah, Payday in Clothing. Started
Okay.
about 2012. Shout out to 50 Coon. That's like my partial business partner.
Okay.
You feel me? Like it's like we have like I'm not gonna say the exact numbers, but we have like a percentage numbers of what we do, and
Okay.
so yeah.
I mean that's what's up because you know that's the next thing out here.
yeah,
Clothing.
like fashion is pretty dope, but there's some aspects of fashion I don't like. You know, I don't like all that. You know, I don't like all that leather pants stuff.
That's
not
the
me.
leather pants and the leather shirts.
Yeah, in the summertime, everybody be sweating, looking mad greasy in the party.
I'm
like,
not
nah.
even gonna front. I'm not even into them Adidas and stuff like that. I'm really like, how I could put it. I'm a young youth with the old fashioned ways. So
Yeah,
like,
I feel you on
I'm
that.
with the jeans and the like. If you see my sweater, you know, I have the little trapping sweater. I stay up to date in the middle. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not far behind.
Yeah, I like to stay. You know,
Yeah.
stay true to my
Cause
stuff.
sometimes I'm
too.
gonna be honest with you, I remember when I was in high school, these kids used to go crazy
Yo,
just to look good for
Just
some
look fly.
shorties. I can't do that, man.
back in like when I was in high school, everybody wanted True Religion this, True Religion that, True Religion
Exactly.
shirts. You had the jeans match with the
True
shirt.
this, true that, but
And-
true ain't paying no bills.
Word. You ever seen True Religion sneakers?
I never heard.
They-
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the first time I
They-
ever heard this True Religion.
Yeah,
sneakers.
they I don't.
Like I'm gonna be honest with you.
They're not
True,
really what I-
true religion. These things is overrated.
Yeah, man. And like some of the business owners, they really racist too. Like don't really support black people, and we the really most consumers that really spend the money and stuff. That's why I want to
Let me
make my
ask you
own
this,
stuff.
'cause I asked everybody that comes in the studio about this story. Did you hear about the story with this boy in Canarsie who stole Jordans from this guy?
Oh yeah,
And got
he lost his
cut off?
arm.
Yeah.
Yo, I was on Facebook the afternoon I seen that, and I just seen people making mad jokes about his arm being missing.
But you know what's
It was
crazy
mad
is
crazy.
he goes to Medgar Evers High School.
Oh wow, he does.
He goes to the high school, bro.
Wow,
And
shout out to him though.
the funny thing is,
Give him a high five when I see him.
I'm dead.
Nah, I'm just
nah.
playing. I'm just playing.
The funny thing
That's
is,
crazy though. Over sneakers.
he didn't have money. He pulled a gun out in the car, and the guy had kids in the car.
Oh, I see. I didn't know all of that.
You see, because when he come out the car, if you look at the video, he's snatching it. He's trying to snatch it from the guy, then walk away like he just came out. Like if you see when he walk away, he walk like he just came out of his crib. Crib, for people who don't know, it's the house.
Yeah.
And the guy made a U-turn. He tried to block him up at first, but he went around. The guy made a U-turn and ran him over. So my thing is, he said, "Oh, he just panicked," but you didn't panic. You not only purposely, you made a U-turn. Even if you was gonna follow him or go after him, you should have ran him over.
I mean,
and I don't know how he got on the bus, but somehow I heard he got on the bus.
Yeah.
And they had to stop the bus because he needed medical attention because he didn't realize he didn't have an arm.
How you realize you don't have an arm when you're on the bus?
Exactly. I don't know. If I'm booking like this, I should know I don't have an arm. I'm just saying.
Nah.
Let's be honest. If you stealing something,
that's a fact,
and he's beating you up, and you run away from him, you should know right here is gone.
But that's maybe the adrenaline too, cause you know, you know, we get into a fight sometimes, and like after the fight, you probably bleeding. You don't know you bleeding.
Yeah,
it just be all in the moment. But nah, you probably gonna feel
honest,
like
if you have a gun on one side
arm
and you hold the bag on the other side, you cannot tell me you don't feel nothing. It's a crazy story.
Yeah,
man.
I don't know. Like, I wish him all the best, but it's like that's a lesson learned. Like,
right.
For me, like sneakers is not really worth a lot to me. I mean, it's always good to look presentable.
It's always good to look presentable, but the thing is with these, it's like you're gonna rob somebody $200 for some Jordans, for some Jordans,
some J's. I mean,
I want to know. I want to know.
Jordans.
Does Jordan these Jordans have like phones in it, or you can swipe your card or hotline bling somebody? Because I don't see why people going in for Jordans. I'll see people camping out on Fulton for Jordans.
Yeah, Fulton Street Mall. Yeah.
Fulton Street.
By the Foot
I see dudes like literally have a tent with a grill, camping out,
just chilling,
just for some Jordans.
Nah,
I'm not saying Jordans ain't fly. Cause I see something, I'll be like, damn, I really want some Jordans.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But the only reason why I don't wear Jordans is because I have big feet, so the creases is a wrap.
Oh yeah, that's me too. Like, I'm a size 14. I can never find sizes, bro.
Size 14.
Yeah, I be sticking on my Nikes and my Adidas.
Adidas for life.
Yeah, shout out to Adidas. They definitely the way.
Because the funny thing about the Jordans is nice, but you can't. It's not like you can say Adidas. I can get a 14. It's depend on the cut. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
So if you had to get a 15. You better call a company for get a customized size.
And like you don't want your stuff to be looking like banana shoes.
Exactly.
Like you ever seen Converses on big people feet?
Look like clown feet.
Look like clown feet. Look like you got flippers.
Exactly.
I'm like that.
Yo, but we're gonna take a quick break. Last thing we're gonna talk about, last conversation. I'm happy to everybody with some Travis real quick. And we'll be back.
Gotta love it. I got a lobby of them. Up and down with these made a hobby of it. Still down. Yeah, my new to remind me of it. One time for the gotta let me touch it. Up to something. Touchdown. Might get every. This trio in the West. Army of them. Check up. To my Calvin Newman.
gon' glory. Copping a rape. You ain't got no heart. I know they ain't that hard. They ain't that hard. I was abandoned. Like it's a little. They can't. Ran off and then wait on me. Red carpet. Red carpet. Rocks on my wrist. Promethazine when I piss. Made me activist. Ain't nobody the metro. Ain't nobody. Hop on a private. Take all the mileage. Pull up with no mileage. I do. From flip military. Down in this Percocet. Stones. It's money and option. There's an option. Okay, there's an option. I send them through auction. You paying the price for that pony.
We're back. We're back. We're back. So we're gonna end it off. You know, we're gonna wrap it up for the one time. For the one time.
One time for the one time.
Um,
It was great having me here too.
yeah,
yo.
it was. It really was. You know, like I said before, Radio Nation is starting to come back. You know, Mega always have a radio station. A lot. You know, the funny thing, man, a lot of people don't know there's a radio station here. So what we doing next month? We're trying to have a showcase, either a showcase or a little something. You know, because I know next month is midterms.
Yeah.
I think like the middle of March. So we're trying to. I think we might do like the end of March, hopefully.
Yeah.
Or
My beat is in the March, so that'd be pretty cool too.
yeah. Not only that, I think we might just aim for April instead of going for March, because you know midterms. A lot of people say midterm.
Yeah.
And if we do April, you know, it saves us
Early April
money.
is, you know.
Yeah. So
That'd be good. Plus the weather would probably be nicer, so we could probably do it like outside from the school.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we was gonna do April 1st for Who You Fooling, and the whole point of Who You Fooling is like, do you know you have a radio station? No. Who you fooling? Like, you see what I'm saying? It's the whole thing we having.
Yeah, that's dope.
So
that's dope.
we're gonna have that for sure. So like I said before, it was good to have you. The last topic I want to talk about is you know, in life we all have stuff in the past that we make as mistakes, and we have to look to the future for better things, big and better things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want you to tell me what's the next move. What you making next? What's going on?
My next move right now is besides Champions Music, I have a single called V2. It's out on YouTube. You can check it out.
Right,
VITOO. And I have an R&B song out
Okay.
called Sirens as well. I want to shoot a video for Sirens. Expect a video from me before the end of the year.
Okay.
And like I said, Oregon is supposed to be dropping 2 end of the year. Shout out to 50 Coon once again, A Lot Intelligence, my producer. My whole Camp Oregon music group, Aura Sound. And like I'm just trying to take my music as far as I possibly can. Like, you know, being from Brooklyn, like you said, New York City, we don't really get a lot of support out here because there's a lot of artists trying to do the same thing as us. So I'm just trying to like find different outlets, such as MEC Radio.
True.
You know, shout out to MEC Radio, man. Thanks for having me here.
It's
And
an honor, man. You know, I tell people before, if a lot of people make it, I select certain people to bring here. And the reason why, if you're struggling to climb up that tree, I'm gonna help you get there.
Yeah,
You
and
know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, you know.
It's an honor to have you here, man. People fail to realize, you know, it don't have to be a luxury radio station.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Once you have these things, you leave here, it's on your resume automatically. You know what I'm saying? And my advice to you is, man, just take your time at a time. Don't squeeze anything. You know what I'm saying?
Because sometimes, balancing music and being in a college
So if you have
student,
one single out right now,
Yeah.
the next month you want to do a next single. So by the third month, you shoot us. These three, I'm gonna hold it down, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Go to showcases and stuff. I don't even say go. Just look up on Craigslist. They have a lot of this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I met this producer
Yeah.
just right off of Craigslist.
Mhm.
He worked for he started Def Jam.
Oh wow.
He used to work with LL Cool J and all of them.
Yes, the internet is a
The
whole
only
bunch
reason
of
why I didn't get
opportunities out
the only
there.
reason why he didn't contact me back because he looking for rappers and stuff, not
Mhm.
producers. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like it's an honor to meet these people. I tell you not, I'm a tourist, man, and I think when you're a tourist, it's a thousand blessing, yo. every time I go somewhere, I meet somebody
Yeah.
that knows so much people.
Yeah,
When I
son.
started,
Networking is
yeah,
key,
when I
man.
started DJing, and I started dancing in my school.
How long you been DJing?
I've been DJing for like 3 years now,
Oh,
bro.
word?
Professionally is 1, but I
Okay.
kind of as soon as you start on the phone and everything.
Yeah.
So I
That's
met
good,
this,
yo.
yeah. So I met this lady in my high school. I go to Mega High School. I used to go to Mega and I'm in the college. She used to do choreography for everywhere in New York City.
Oh, the dance teacher at MEC,
Miss Valerie Katz.
Miss Valerie Katz. Her sister she works at my middle school.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then
And see the funny how you know her, right?
Yeah,
Anywhere I go, everybody know her.
everybody knows. That's
I went to do this drumming thing, they know her. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I go over here, they know her. So even Sesame Flies, we do Still Pan.
Sesame Flies, the mask camp.
Yeah, Still
man.
Pan, Freddie, everybody know her.
My mom
So
used to make costumes with
Exactly.
Sesame Flies.
She's like a core. And then from there, I started DJing, getting him up. Then this last year, I met Super Bass in the back, you know?
Oh, dope.
DJ
dope.
Super Bass. So
Yeah.
I get my experience from her. So every time anything happened, I could be in a radio station right now with you,
Mm-hmm.
and she said she need me help. I have to cut what I'm doing and go help her. Because she was my backbone. She was my core for everything I needed. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, yo.
So for people out there, I always tell people, even if you have nobody there for you, just hold on.
Yeah.
When you make it, you don't have to be revenge on anybody, anything. You can be like, I'm still going to help you out.
Yeah.
At the end of the
Remain
day,
humble,
money don't
you know?
go nowhere.
Yeah, and money don't make you either.
Only people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like my cousin on Facebook, he's from Grenada. Because my family's from Grenada. On my mother's side. He says, you can have a faster car than me. You can have a better house than me. You get the latest car than me. You can have the best girl in the house. But guess what? Our coffin is the same size.
Yep. And a lot of people don't know
That's
that.
deep.
A lot of people don't know that because once you go, you go.
Exactly.
Everything you have with you, you can't take it with you.
Exactly. And when I heard that, I was like, yo, everywhere I go, I'm just going to say that. That's my motto. You can only live once. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to end it off here today. It was an honor having you here. Tomorrow, there's the African Spiritual Awards. I tell people to come out. It's like $10. I mean, just come. I'm telling you the reason why. There's a lady named Professor Barnes, who I used to grow up with. And then I think her name is Cynthia, the other lady.
Cynthia, I think she's like a creative director around
Creative
here.
director.
Yeah,
They used to both be directors. They used to have their own companies.
Okay.
They used to dance. I think they used to be the chair for the dance. For the dancing in the back of the museum. I mean, not the museum, but actually the museum and the auditorium in the Bedford building.
Yeah, I remember.
I advise a lot of people come out because you don't know who is there.
Yeah.
And you can get sponsored. There's a lot of fashion designers there.
Yeah.
Fashion line. I'm also going to be there to support Radio Nation in the beginning. So stay tuned.
I'm going to definitely pop up and show my face.
Right.
But, before we go, I just want to say, yo,
Mhm.
shout out to everybody that's listening in right now.
Right.
And if you want to check me out, once again, DK got Aura all over social media, YouTube, Facebook, Vine, all that. Snapchat, Payton.
And also stay tuned to Radio Nation. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, WMEC Radio. What's going to happen is we're going to start in the future to, some people they can't listen live.
Yeah.
So we're going to start doing SoundClouds and then put up on Facebook sometimes or, people had to click in to log in, you know what I'm saying?
All right, dope.
Before
like
we do
Ustream and
YouTube.
all that, yeah.
But everybody know, tonight I'm going to be with DJ Exclusive who was here yesterday. We're going to be at E Hall tonight. We're going to turn up from 6 to 9 at E Hall.
Turn out.
Everybody stay tuned,
Let's get it.
It's an honor to have him, DK here, like I always tell everybody, whatever you're doing, just keep it up. Don't let nobody tell you can't do nothing. Practice make perfect.
That's a fact.
So
yo.
we're gonna turn out, man. So
Appreciate it, man. DK
All
got over.
I want everybody to have a great Friday, a great weekend, a great weekend. Happy Friday, everybody. All right.
Proud of yourself, cause
Tell you what I done them, what I done them. I say you what I done, you what I done them.
show it off. You're bad from your man. I may say you are the best, you don't need confirmation. Show it off. You're number one. I may say you are the best, you don't need confirmation. You change up the game. Them can't talk to you, baby. And I mean this when I say, girl, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad.
crazy front a glow. Them a take a bag of man, but forget a wedding band. Them not know the first thing fi do. Them can't chat to you.